Hello everyone, it's the new build for the not Affliction, Necropolis League. I play a Fulcrum self-ignite build for this league, and I will explain it. So we use the Fulcrum staff, which is mandatory for the build because it reflects elemental ailment inflicted, and this is very important for the build. You will see later. We also use Valerium ring to have our strength threshold based on energy shield instead of life. So we can get stun at every hit because we used agnostic, so our energy shield, maximum energy shield is 0. And then we use the combination of Blood Notch and Immutable Force to recover some life and have stun and block recovery very limited, so we don't feel a lot the stuns. When we get stunned, we use the cast when stun support to trigger some detonate dead and some desecrate. This will trigger an explode for the detonate dead, which will inflict a large ignite on enemies, and when enemies dies, we have 5% chance for them to explode, dealing 500% of their maximum lives of fire damage or around them. So this will trigger a massive, very massive ignite. This ignite will be reflected on us with the Fulcrum staff, and then, thanks to Thunder Flames, we will be able to spread this ignite around us, so it's like we have an aura of fire damage. So we run into enemies and enemies dies and explode and so on, and it's a snowball. So you can blast, excuse me, you can blast your map very fast. We also use the Winter Wavering, so when Orioth and Flask proc with a cold explosion, we will inflict a chill on enemies, which is reflected to us, which is reversed, so our move speed will be bumped a lot. So it's very fine to move fast to have this one, and everything else is for tankiness because we take a lot of hits, a lot of damage, and all the build is focused around you will not die. So the helmet is just area of effect, armor, max life, chaos resistance, because with scale or chaos resistant we are capped to 78 chaos resistant, thanks to the Bone of Chaos node here. We use Arctic Armor, Petrified Blood, Vitality, Determination, and Purity of Fire as aura. On the Cloak of Flame, we use an automation setup for phase run. The efficacy is for skill effect duration on phase run, life tap support linked to this also, and Flame Dash is here to be linked also to the life tap support, and we have an increased duration too here. We used, of course, Defiance of Destiny, because this is the best tanky amulet in the game for us. The Hand of Thracia is used for synergy with the Generosity Support Gem. The Generosity Support Gem says supported aura does not affect you, and the Hand of Thracia said non-curse aura from your skills only applied to you. This will override the Generosity tag for supported aura does not affect you. So we have 40% increased effect of aura, so 40% increased effect of determination with an additive of 18 here, and 40% increased effect of our Purity of Fire, which is a Val Purity of Fire, because I need the duration tag to trigger the +2 socketed duration gem, which is very cheap compared to the +2 aura gem. or AoE gem. We use the Chaos Binding for Nabi and me convert 25% of their physical damage to fire, and some boots. I crafted this one with a Necropolis thing, and very easy to do. You add some life, chaos, and speed modifiers, and you delete all the other ones, and you will get those boots. This is very nice. Everything is T1, pretty nice rolled. Not pretty nice rolled. I can throw. Actually, I can throw a divine orb on this, but we'll see. And that's all for the for the gear. For the gems, we used, of course, so determination, purity of fire. Here we used an enlighten support, and with the enlighten and the charisma and other things, we are able to be to use auras on the boots. We use the desecrate with the cast wind stand. Like I said, for the cast wind stand here, for the detonate dead, and molten chain life tap. The flask is a taste of hate for the feast taken as cold. Oriath and to add some more explodes here. We also need the Maven flask, but it's a bit expensive. I didn't buy it for now. And then we use always the prefix for charge gain on hit. A quicksilver one, an armor one, and this is a rarity one. It's here. I will replace this one for the Maven flask when I will have it. You can play this build with Magic Find. I've started playing this, but this setup is more tanky. You can run T17 maps with this setup. You cannot with the Magic Find one, it's a bit harder. So for Magic Find, you can replace this with a Barrier Ring for quantity, or Aventur's Gamble. This would be the boots, the Magic Find boots, the Magic Find belt, and the Magic Find gloves. So if you do this to be kept on fire resistant, you would have to use a fire flask. That's all for the gear. We can take a look at the tree. So this is for the explode. This is for our resistance. So we are at 90 fire res, and so on the cold and the lightning. And this will bump our damage when we are stationary. We can be stationary because we are very tanky. Also, we used Elegant Hubris to be able to equip all our gear because we don't have any attributes on this character. A bit of chaos resistance and avoid being shocked here. Then we used 2 of these medium clusters, which will give us a lot of area of effects. One here and and one here. And here this one need to have the Fan the Flames mod, the Fan of Flames node, and the blowback is just an additive. This one is nice to have some area of effect also, and that's all, I think. The Watcher's Eye is just feast taken as fire. You can add some more tanky things in here, and yeah, that's pretty dead. This node is this cluster is very important to be kept in fire in chaos resistance. A bit hard to craft, but I don't know the price of this one, but yes, there is no one on trade online actually for now, but it's 10, 15 divine cluster. It's very nice because with only 2 passive skills you get 42 chaos resistance, so it's very nice to have. So this build is very fun because you're almost invincible with that, and you only take hits and trigger explodes and run through the map. You don't need to scale a lot of your damage because the basic explode is very important from the ascendancy. Thank you for watching, and see ya.